few years ago, I was traveling in Italy, and I went to the harbor city, an ancient harbor city of Rome called Ostia. It's now a destroyed city, but the archaeologists found many buildings there. And one of them was very, very tall at one time, but now only the first floor from 5 floors is there. It's called Villa Diana. This building, the archaeologists call an insula. An insula because it's like an island. And when I saw the building, I was reminded that this building of an insula is also called in Hebrew of the rabbinic period, which is just the same time, 1st, 2nd, 3rd centuries, a bira. And I was reminded of an amazing parable that the rabbis tell about Parshat Lech Lecha. In Parshat Lech Lecha, God says to Abraham, go out, Lech Lecha, go out of your country and go to a land which I shall show you, and you shall there be a blessing for all the families of the earth. Why was Abraham chosen? He's not like Noah. We don't know anything about him. He's not a tzaddik. He's not a righteous person. At least we don't hear about that. And all we hear is that God chose Abraham to be the beginning of a nation through which all the other nations shall be blessed. Rabbi Isaac tells the following parable. It's like a man going from place to place and seeing a bira, a large building, which is an apartment building full of many people, going up in flames. And the person looks at it and says, can there not be any superintendent? Someone leading all these people and putting out the flames? At that point, on the top of the building, someone looks out and says to him, I'm the owner of the building. So too Abraham, as Rabbi Isaac says, went and saw the world going up in flames and said, could there be no leader in the world? And God says, I am the owner of the world. Abraham asked, is there no leader? He wasn't interested in the owner of a building. He was interested in the leader of men. Why did God yell out from him, I'm the owner? Why did the owner of the building yell out? Because he was on the top floor. And in a little while, the building would burn up, and he would not have a building, and he might also not be there anymore. So too God turns to Abraham and says to him, I am the owner of this burning world, and you are the only one who have stopped to see and care, not about me, not about an owner, but about men being fighting each other and causing flames around the world. You may be the leader of nations through which all the world shall be blessed. So we see that God did not choose Abraham because Abraham knew God or knew the owner of the world. Rather, because Abraham cared about man. And that is a person who can be the leader of nations of the world.